Everybody, home now tonight from work. I want to make some shrimp Alfredo. We're just going to use 1 pound of fettuccine noodles, water, and we're going to use some chicken broth in there, about a cup. Gives the noodles good flavor. Now when that's on there, we're going to get the shrimp cleaned and we're going to get it in a bowl and get the seasonings on and stuff. Sounds good. I'm already getting hungry with it. I'm going to think of this all day. These are tail off, peeled, deveined. They're medium-sized shrimp. Or sometimes look like there's too many, but when you cook them down, they cook down quite a bit. Get some paprika out here a little bit. A little paprika on there. About a half teaspoon, not a whole lot. A little garlic powder. Now I'm putting the garlic powder here on the about a half teaspoon again on the shrimp, but I'm gonna add minced garlic to the onion that we're gonna chop up here in butter before we put the shrimp in. Salt. Pepper. Like I said, not much, about a quarter teaspoon, like that. That's about it for that. And we're gonna chop up. Gonna take this half an onion. Everybody around here likes a lot of onions, so we're gonna do the onion thing. They'll melt down anyhow. You know, they get down really good, nice caramelized, and good stuff. See if this water's boiling here. Not yet. Alright, the water's getting there.
That's everywhere.
And we got the onions cut up, we got the butter ready to go. You know what? I'm just gonna get this wok going and get this shrimp going. And this on here. This going here. These onions going in there. I'm gonna put a little bit of minced garlic in. About a teaspoon. Alrighty. Get this going good. Get this all straight together here a little bit. Now we're gonna break these up. I know a lot of people just lay them in there, and you can do it any different ways you want, but I like taking half of them. I just break them. Just break them. Break them up. Break them up. That way and that way. And you just want the onions just where they're translucent. Move these around a little bit so they're not all sticking together there. Take a little salt. I'm going to turn up the heat a little more. We're going to get this shrimp in here. Let them go for a little bit. Put this lid on this. I like using chicken broth in my noodles. I do it in mashed potatoes too. Even boiling corn sometimes I'll put chicken broth in it, or we'll put beer in it, boil it in beer. And I cook the onions and the garlic and everything with the shrimp. Sometimes you can cook, if you're not making this with just mushrooms, and so you can cook that with the mushrooms too, the onions and the garlic. If you're doing broccoli, I just steam the broccoli and put it in afterwards. But if you're just doing normal, everyday, you know, fettuccine without any kind of vegetables or meat in it, you know, and you're making your sauce, you can put the butter and the onions in there with the sauce, and then you put your heavy cream and all that in there like that. More butter in there. I got about 3 more minutes on those noodles. Set the timer. I like putting the lid on it, holds a little heat in for right now, gets them cooked through, and then I'll let them pour them off a little bit, and then I'll brown them up a little bit, put a little burn on them, you know, just a little. Only needs to be 5 minutes maybe. I'm going to turn our noodles off. I'm going to pour off our noodles. Get that underneath the cold water there. Stop that cooking going on. We're going to put some Chardonnay in here. And it's probably just I would say a 1/4 cup of it. And we'll just let that cook down. This, and now we want to get the we're going to turn this on medium heat for the sauce. Another 1/4 butter. About 1 cup of chicken broth. We're going to slide this garlic bread in here. Put it on for 6 minutes. Or at least maybe 8. We'll do 8. We're going to turn that off the heat. Put that back there. And we have that up. Actually, I'm going to take that off the heat. We're going to put that over here on our grate. We're going to cook this up. That's probably alright. We're just going to use this to stir this up. It ain't going to matter. I just turn the shrimp with it. We don't eat fettuccine too much. I like making it. It's good. Sauce is a little different. I make a nice white sauce for my mac and cheese. And sometimes I put, you know, the yellow cheddar, sharp cheddar in it and stuff like that. But I'll make a video on that sometime here. And we're also going to use goat cheese in this. It's one of my favorites. Makes it nice and creamy. I sometimes put it in my mac and cheese. I do, well, not sometimes. I mostly put it in my mac and cheese. And just love it. All right, we got the shrimp sitting over there. This is starting to boil right here. Let's push this back a little bit. We are going to put in our heavy cream. Put in about 2 cups. We're going to get the whisk out. That's 2 cups right there. Just going back in. We're going to bring it back up to temp, just to where it's starting to boil a little bit. Not so much boil, just simmer a little. Put some small bubbles on it, and then turn it down. We're going to start adding cheese. this sauce, probably a half teaspoon. Now we're going to start adding our stuff to it. Our cheeses. Not quite yet. Let's turn it up a little bit. We're going to turn it up. Turn it up. Turn it up. Turn it up. Alright. Can't wait to get out and start camping a little more. It's been -0, 3 or 4 out. It sounds like we're whining now because there's a lot of places colder than that and they're out camping, but I've never really winter camped that much, to be honest, and we want to get the right tent. So we're still looking, it's in the works, but we'll do it. Get her going here. I think we're gonna do a few more minutes on the bread. I'm going to turn this down. So now we're going to spoon in a little bit of the sour cream. 1 spoonful. Get out the goat cheese. 1/4 stick of the goat cheese. It comes in like a log. Just use 1/4 of it. It's a lived-in kitchen. It's a kitchen that we cook in. It's not all pretty like they see on other shows. So we do what we can do. No fancy kitchen, no fancy cooking. Alrighty, let's get this heat back on. Turn it down to medium there. And start stirring this all together, getting this melted down. Put a little parsley in there. You can put as much as you want. I like quite a bit in it. And I like to also put chives in it. But I garnish a little bit with the chives. And that's what I'll probably do. Now we're going to check our rolls again. Or our bread. Oh, our bread looks good. Put our bread in here. Put a little bit of paper towels over that. Now we're going to put our Parmesan cheese in. It's 1.5 cups. I'd really like a little bit more, to tell you the truth. I like to have about 2 cups of it. But I think I'm going to grab a little bit of this other cheese. I have a chunk of white cheddar left. I'm going to add that in with it. So we'll start stirring this together. Should come out cheesy. We got the bread done, got the noodles done, got the shrimp done. Turn it down, more. Now I'll tell you, this stuff is going to be better tomorrow. Maybe be better tomorrow, but we didn't make that much. There's 3 of us tonight and a little one. We'll probably eat most of this up. Now we're going to go back to the shrimp. Well, this is the non-fancy kitchen. Non-fancy cooking. So we're going to make mac and cheese probably this weekend or next weekend again. I'll put a video up for that. Some football games are on this weekend, so we're going to watch those. And that's it. I mean, this whole channel wasn't really meant to be cooking and stuff like that inside, but we're going to get it where we're cooking outside around the fire and going and doing some camping and cooking and stuff like that. So we'll get it. We'll get it. Oh yeah, starting to bubble just a little bit. All right, I'm gonna mix up this. I'm gonna put the noodles in there now. A lot of times I like to take it and actually have the noodles separate, but we're gonna put it all together this time. Gotta get all that goodness out. All that nice cheese. Alright. Alright, let's stir this together. Just sort of fold it. Sauce will thicken. Alrighty. Well, there's the shrimp Alfredo. That's what it looks like. So we're gonna spoon her up here and eat away. Alright, you guys, thanks for watching. I hope you like it. Try it. If you like it, if you don't like it, leave some comments. Let me know. It's just what we make. There's always probably something better, but it's what we like. And I'll get that mac and cheese recipe out to you, and a few other ones, obviously. So hopefully we see you out in the woods, and enjoy, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.